We're farming. There's nothing wrong with it. We're farming, okay? I don't even know what's going on in... I'm just going to call this YouTube farming. I don't even know what's going on this weekly. Let me take a look. Weekly pack, star pack, puppy pack. What is this? Why am I even looking as if I'm going to pay attention to this? Just get me started. Why are you going off so much on bento boxes? Listen, I didn't want to. In many ways. But I mean, I feel like I'm the only person that's saying the truth these days. I feel like the bento box is, and I like Japanese food. Holy cow. Oh, wow, you look so cute.
Right? Look at her hairpin.
Wow.
Her hairpin.
Hi. You got nice hairpins. Can I show people? Ready? I'm going to pick you up. Hairpins.
You have to say hi, Chat.
Hi, Chat.
Hi, Ruka.
Hi, Ruka. Hi, Chat.
Hi, Chad. You must like Chat. They always give you Charmander and Pikachu.
What's the fish's name?
What's the fish's name? His name is Joel.
No, Fishy.
His name is Joel Fishy. You having a good day with mommy?
The day has never been this long.
I know, right?
Went out and shopped, came back, fed her some yogis, and then unboxed like 2 boxes of toys. Played with all the toys, and it's still like not even lunchtime. Alright, okay, let's get out.
Thank you.
Get some more yogi.
She looks very cute. Lots of hairpins. So the thing with the bento box, I enjoy Japanese food. And I have no problem going to a sushi restaurant. I like sushi. But also, I do feel a little condescended to sometimes when I go to a sushi restaurant and I order chicken teriyaki. People automatically assume like I'm one of those people from TLC that only eats pepperoni pizza with ranch dressing spread on top of it. I'm not. Sometimes the chicken teriyaki just hits the spot better than like a 5 out of 10 dynamite roll or something like that. Now, the bento specifically, I feel like it's the default at a sushi restaurant or any restaurant to order a combo if you get the chance to order a combo. I just find myself, in general, I feel like when you get a bento box, you get the thing that you actually wanted, which sometimes is a little bit of sushi, sometimes it's a teriyaki, sometimes it's the tempura, and then the other 3 to 4 parts of the bento box are, they're half-assed. It's a half-assed tempura. The salad is just like straight out of the refrigerator, like Ziploc bag. The dumplings are never any good at all. I would rather just order something that's good and just have that be that than be like, oh, there's 8 things in the box and like one of them's good and the rest of them are kind of horrible. I actually like the salad. I'm not trying to come for the salad. If you like the salad, then that's okay. I have no idea what's going on this weekly, by the way. I'm not specifically trying to insult the salad, at least. Let's go front badger. This could be... We could cook with this a little bit, maybe. I had another thing. I forgot what I was going to say. Forgot what I was going to say, but it was important. And you did that to me. Is there context for YouTube people regarding the sushi? We ordered sushi in my hometown, and I got chicken teriyaki, and nobody said anything about it, but in my head I was like, they might. I know they're thinking it, at least. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. And again, people, they do not like my takes on Japanese foods regularly. So this is not atypical for me to get booed off of like the stage for saying something that I believe is true. But I'm going to be real with you. I think that edamame is like the most ass appetizer that's ever existed. I don't believe that anybody, A, feels the way I do about you now, but B, when someone's like, oh, I love edamame, I'm like, what do you mean you love edamame? Like, they're just beans. It's just beans and salt. And the salt isn't even on the beans, it's on the pod. Like, I don't mind mindlessly eating some edamame, but it's not like, whenever people are really excited for edamame, I'm like, you know, it just tastes like, it's just beans. You can be pro-bean, but, like, let's not act like this is the most, like, outrageous food you've ever seen in your life. It's just beans. Okay, and? Well, like, think of all the great Japanese appetizers that are out there. An agadashi tofu. You know, even some sashimi to start or something like that. Think about a karage or something like that. Some gyoza. And you expect me to get excited over some salty beans? Like, it's they're okay, but like... By the way, I'm not paying attention in the slightest. But we're doing okay, right? 2 wins. Not really. Okay, you get out of here. You get into here. Roll me. Find a good unit to freeze. It doesn't exist. Okay. Noted. Take some meat then. You don't have to be excited. Just eat your veggies. I have no problem eating my vegetables. This is what's called an ad hominem attack. A lot of those like Japanese fusion restaurants in Vancouver, they will run... well, they'll have edamame on the menu for the psychos, but also they'll have like a crispy Brussels sprout or something like that. Way better. Those are vegetables. Those are vegetables that actually like do something for you. Actually get you excited to get out of bed in the morning. Come on, brother. I'm in a world of hurt. You're gone. You're in. Please. 2 wins, huh? 2 wins. Okay, I'm gonna take a penguin. We're gonna try to scale the pain away. Scale the pain away. Top 5 banchan. Now we're talking. For those of you unawares, banchan are the Korean side dishes that come with most Korean meals. I say number 1, you gotta pay respect to the goat. You gotta go original kimchi. Give me some regular kimchi, cabbage kimchi. Number 2, give me gamjacholim, cold soy sauce cooked and marinated potatoes. Number 3, give me, is it ui kimchi? Give me some cucumber kimchi. I love a cucumber kimchi. Give me, number 4, give me a katdugi. That is the non-yellow pickled radish cubes. Like radish kimchi. I'll take a gatdugi. And then number 5, just for sport, why don't you throw me some... Give me some odeng. I'll take some fish cakes or something like that. What do I not want to see? And this is just me. I'm not a big fan of potato salad, which seems to come out all the time. I'm not huge on the kongnamul. I don't really love a bean sprout that much. It's okay. It's just not my tempo. I don't really like a hard-boiled egg. I could get down with like just some spinach. I'm not crazy about it, but I could get down with some spinach. We're gonna die, aren't we? Give it to me straight. We're gonna get 2 wins. This is not good. I don't have any good units. Very respectable lineup. Thank you. I know you're not talking about my squad, because I have eyes. Let's go, a draw. The take, and this run is just scuttled, so just embrace that. But the take that nobody's gonna like here, and I'm just one guy. I'm not like saying this is how it should be for everybody. The Korean food take that people aren't ready for from me is that, well, there's 2 of them. One of them is that I am immediately skeptical of anybody who says, we went to this amazing Korean barbecue restaurant, because literally, like, almost every Korean barbecue restaurant I've been to in my entire life is almost exactly the same. I like them all. But I've never been, like, it's not like they have a different recipe at every single one. They're just bringing out, like, the same meats in the same marinades, and it's good, but they compete on price, I guess. Well, let's do a little better this time, too. And then the other one is I'm really like, well, actually, there's a lot. I'll be like an untouched organism. No offense, chat. I really don't get down with the Korean soups that are like inspired by Spam and bologna and hot dogs and have American cheese in them. There's just something, it offends my continental sensibilities. And maybe the problem is me, but that's like, I don't get down with the bude jjigae or like tteokbokki with like slices of Kraft singles thrown into it and stuff like that. Like that's just a little much for me. And then also, if I never had another danmuji as long as I lived, it would be too soon. The little cylindrical yellow radishes that are like as sweet as maple syrup. That's always in the kimbap. I'm not a danmuji sort of guy. I love a gattugi, which is also pickled radish, but the danmuji is just it's yucking my yum, to be honest. I'm just rolling. My brain is not connecting the dots here. I'm trying to save, like, gold. I don't even have a magpie. I don't even think there is one this weekly. What are your thoughts on Korean fried chicken? Me personally? Well, again, my tastes... I'm like 50 Shades of Grey. My tastes are a little unusual. Is that what they say in the movie? I don't know. But, I love Korean fried chicken. Why, I was going to buy the jellyfish. Why did I buy the peacock? What's wrong with my brain? I know I sold them. There was no need to sell the peacock. It was just, you made a mistake. I am losing. Are there pills this week? No pills. Okay, never mind. I'm losing my mind. I love Korean fried chicken, but I prefer the Korean fried chicken that is like, usually it's called original or something like that on the menu. Maybe it's called Cocoa Crispy or something like that. Maybe it's called Crispa-tastic. What I'm not, I much prefer that to like the ones that are like sweet and spicy. Spicezilla and stuff like that. The ones that are like super syrupy and that's like the sauce is it's just a little saucy for me sometimes, but I don't mind a soy garlic. I can get down with a soy garlic. I can get very down with a soy garlic now that I think about it. Maybe soy garlic's my favorite. You got me thinking about the soy garlic now. All right, now this run actually, against some odds, actually appears to have some potential. Don't make me appear to be a fool, and then open your mouth and remove all doubt. We have 2 wins. We've already matched our personal best. Nah. Let's use our brain. Let's talk through the process. Bird can go at some point, but it has to be for a good unit. Okapi's not necessary. Dolphin would help, but it's not worth the pivot at this point. Instead, I'll just roll 7 times. I think I'm just going to roll 7 times. I'll give the jellyfish a cucumber, freeze the snail, because we're probably going to die. Great start so far. I also, like, it... I mean, it's super auto pets, so you know it's food related, like all day, every day. That's all we talk about. Although you wouldn't know it, even though I went away for a week. I've got no anecdotes except feeling like people judge me for ordering chicken teriyaki at a sushi restaurant. I kind of, and I'm putting myself at risk domestically here, just saying this, but I'm kind of the. I mean, are you actually gonna go? I'm kind of the opinion that Korean food, be very careful with my phrasing, I personally think that it's a little overrated. I and part of the reason for that is because it's usually rated very highly. A lot of people, especially as there's been like, it's come up in popularity in the past like 10, 15 years. A lot of people are like, it's my favorite food, which is fine. But like, there's some Korean foods that I greatly enjoy. And then there's some Korean foods that like I'm not that into. I don't give a crap about. Go ahead. Tteokbokki, man. I never want to eat it like in my entire life. I'm just over it. Give me a good soup or something like that. Give me a yukgaejang. Give me a or there's lots just to give me a huedabbap or something like that. It's just, you know, give me some. Oh, you got your own banana, you piece. It's fine because American food is overhyped in Korea. Excuse me, I'm not American, really. So I'm just gonna say be careful. It's just what I'm gonna say. I'm Canadian. I don't know if Canadians have a food that has made it to South Korea yet. Hey, you know what I'm realizing this week? None of the animals are good. That's why I keep rolling. Is because I'm waiting for the good animals to show up. Is there chocolate this week? There is. Okay. I'm not a Disney adult. My wife's a Disney adult. I'm just a good husband, okay? You skipped carrot and bought cucumber? Listen, we're just talking. You know what? There are good foods this week. Get out of here. Get into here. Maybe seal is a path. One of many paths that we could take to get to success. Although we only have one life left, so it's probably too late. But on the other hand, I enjoy Japanese food more. But again, because apparently I always have to be like just a little bit different, I don't really... Fair enough. I'm not really talking about sushi most of the time when I say that. I love, you know, restaurant ramen. If you gave me like my ideal food to buy at a restaurant, it might be good ramen. I love Japanese curry. By the way, this time we're going to 10. I'll be like an evil alien. Like an alien that's like, take me to your leader so that I can kill them. That would be an evil alien, man. Yakitori? Yakitori's so good. So needlessly expensive and so good. Dude, I gotta tell you, my mom, she's, first off, she's a good cook. But she has become so, I don't want to say frugal. I don't know what word is to use. But let me give you an example, okay? We ordered from the sushi restaurant. When I picked it up for takeout and brought it home, okay? She had already set the placemats. She was reusing chopsticks that they had gotten from an earlier sushi order. So the chopsticks were from a takeout order that they got before. Fair enough. That's good. You know, you're reusing things. You know why she had the leftover chopsticks? Is probably because the time that they got that order, she was using leftover chopsticks from like an earlier time. So they've got like an endless like chopstick surplus that they're constantly going. Then we ate off the old chopsticks, which is totally fine. I said, what do you want me to do with these chopsticks? She said, just put them in the sink, we'll wash them. Okay, so these chopsticks have now been used like multiple times and washed. I said, what do you want me to do with the chopsticks that the sushi restaurant gave us this time? She said, oh, you can just put those straight in the drawer. I said, what? And then I said, what do you want me to do with like the plastic container that my chicken teriyaki came in? She said, oh, I'll wash it. And I said, you're going to wash it and put it in the recycling? She said, no, I'll wash it and then I do meal prep and I'll put some like of my meal prep into the plastic container. And at this point, I was looking at what was going on, and she actually created like a zero waste meal. But then she was like, "Can I show you something?" And she has a pantry, and in the pantry she had like 50 washed takeout containers and lids and stuff like that. And I was like, what are you even doing with this? Like, you can't, like, every time you order at a restaurant, you're actually getting like a surplus of dishes, and you don't, like you're not going on a hike or something like that where you're gonna need to pack this stuff. She said, if you think that's bad, this is only like a third of what I used to have. I said, what happened to the other 2/3? And she said she donated them to the Salvation Army. She took the takeout containers and washed them out with soap and water and then donated them to the thrift store. And I said, who's going to buy the garbage at the thrift store? And she said, there's people that do like food prep that that need the containers. She's not really hoarding. Like, she doesn't have like walls full of this stuff. But I was like, man, it was getting a little crazy. Like, sometimes you could, if you're like on vacation, you're like, hey, let me like reuse this stuff so that, because we don't have plates and cutlery and stuff like that. But I was like, this is your house and you do it every time. So you got like, you literally can't eat out, because every time you eat out, you need like a bigger house to fit the stuff that you got from takeout. Anyway, it's wild. I was just picturing like someone at the Salvation Army opening like a cardboard box full of like old takeout containers and then throwing them in the garbage or something like that. I don't know what, I don't think they would put them on the floor, but maybe. It makes her happy. Like, that's, and I mean, it is good to reuse. I'm not insulting. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not insulting my own mom. I'm just saying, like, it was very funny. It was very foreign for me, for sure. Maybe you should buy her some Tupperware? Bro, listen to the story I just told you. She's got tons of Tupperware. Like, that's the thing, is like, I don't know, she'd have to go through all of her Tupperware would have to be used before she would even think about using the... Sure, go ahead and take it. But before she would even think about using the reused takeout containers. But now she's... I don't... listen, it's my mom. It's funny. I enjoyed it. She got a kick out of me making fun of her over it, I hope. And she was cooking like crazy. We ordered from a Greek place. We had a lot of family over. So it came with some ribs. It came with a whole chicken. Came with a bunch of like Greek potatoes. Came with rice pilaf. Came with tzatziki. Came with like, all sorts of stuff. A bunch of like souvlaki skewers, right? When the food came, she... what's the word I'm looking for? Sequestered. She sequestered the chicken. And then we never saw it. That's fine. I ate some souvlaki, I ate the rice pilaf, I ate the bari yada. Later, she says, guess what I'm going to do with that whole chicken? And I said, what? She said, I'm going to make chicken pot pie soup. So she took the whole chicken from the meal that we ordered, broke it down, made a soup with it. So already we're at like a huge meal for people and then like a meal prep for the future. Then she served us the soup like the day that we left. She had like 2 little spoonfuls left in the bottom of her bowl. She said, does anybody want this? I said, nah, I think I'm full. She said, you know what I'm going to do? She opened up the fridge. She got a Tupperware container full of chicken pot pie soup that she had made before, and she poured the soup into the Tupperware. She was like, I'm not going to waste this soup. I'm telling you, she's running like, it's like Mouth's oxygen not included colony. She's like zero waste. It's unbelievable. It's her house. What am I supposed to say? It's moral, you know? She's doing... Oh, it's round 5. Sorry. I'd like to apologize. She's doing, like, a good thing. It's just something I would not be willing to do personally. Ooh. I think I can't disagree. I'm more power to her. Didn't you score a 0 on the food hygiene test? It's not a food hygiene test. It was a food sensitivity test. I didn't score a 0 I scored imperceptible. I'm not knocking the cleanliness of it. It was more just like, holy cow. Maybe dromedary bacta. Does dromedary bacta ever work? No, people just delude themselves into thinking it could work, but it could work for us. It's pretty bad. This is not working well. Just go to the overlay screen and talk? Nah, I like playing games too. Eat my shorts. It's pretty much the same build we've run multiple times in a row here, but, you know. What do you want me to say? Level 2 Toad! That changes everything! It's my Subway Surfers. There you go. Plus, I mean, like, hey, most of the banter happened earlier. You missed all the HGTV conversation. Oh no, I missed it? You being sarcastic? I thought it was pretty good. Dude, nobody has any food except for this sucker right here. You get out of here. I'm going husky mode. I got 1 life left. What's wrong with me? I'm in trouble. Oh, no. What happened to my toad? I'm worried about the baby as well, but I was wondering where my toad was. Hang on 1 second here. Seems like it's just a toddler cycle of don't stand on that, you'll get hurt. And then like, ah, and then like a second later, like, oh. Parents know. Parents know, man. Someone in chat said their strategy was lioness. I think we gotta, you know, but if I'm so low on HP though, ooh, you know what? I say no lioness. I grab this. I'm marching to the beat of my own drum, and we're gonna set a new record of 4 wins. Okay, the squad's all dead. That's good. All dead and all weak. Never mind. Your squad is anus, and I've set a new record. It's like the one song with the heartbeat and 2 beats. What are you talking about? The Knife? You ever hear of that band? That's a good band. I'm gonna go husky mode, man. You know the one that goes a dirch. Jose Gonzalez cover is better. Hey everybody, we found the guy who doesn't listen to rap music, but is always like, hey, check out this bluegrass cover of Gin and Juice. Fucking 4 wins, piece of crap. Hey, everybody, we found the person who thinks that... let me be an attractive eggplant, by the way. Hey, everybody, we found the person that thinks that innately any song with an acoustic guitar is immediately more soulful than any song without an acoustic guitar. That being said, I got nothing against Jose Gonzalez. That song does appear on an Emma Lovewell 10-minute low-impact ride that I enjoy and I take sometimes. What a shot. I think we're probably going to get a 10-piece here. You can tell he's back. He's making up fake people to dunk on. Hey, the person that made fun of me for buying chicken teriyaki from a mid-sushi restaurant instead of getting the mid-sushi is not a person that really exists, but is certainly someone you can imagine existing, which is essentially the same thing. Guy who's never left his hometown, who thinks his hometown sushi restaurant is the best sushi restaurant in the world. Also, he doesn't live in Tokyo. This jellyfish is going off, brother. You know what song goes kind of hard? What's that one that's like, I'm my baby gonna find my way. I'm gonna get someone to come out again, baby, come on. You know this one? Maybe we'll meet at the bar. He drives a fancy car. Maybe we'll meet at the club and fall so deeply in love. You know that one? It's by Jose Gonzalez. Maybe I'm trying to think. Is this Janet Jackson? It is. It's Janet. Why does it's Janet bitch hit so much better than it's Britney bitch? It's Janet bitch. You're gone. You're here. Okay, this is we're going to the moon on this one. Give me units I already have, or frick off forever. Someone to Call My Lover by Janet Jackson. We take those. This seems bad. Or it seems bad. Doesn't seem good. Seems fine, never mind. How is it possible we haven't gotten another level? I'm losing it. It's how many animals are in the game? There can't be that many. Oh, this is it's completely penguin mode. I know we could get 2 levels on the jellyfish, but there's no guarantee that the jellyfish ever gets anywhere. Get the penguin out there. Take 2 in the hand is worth 1 in the bush. I'm crazy. Do you respect the dedication to the Joel bit? What are you talking about? There's no bit. You just type Joel. Don't, like, delude yourself into thinking you're some kind of comedy genius just because you got an image of a spinning fish on macro. That's the bit? What's the bit? If you haven't been entertained for 5 seconds, you type an image of a spinning fish? It's not a bit. It's just a thing. It's just a thing you're doing. It's not a... There's no bit attached to it. I do like it, though. Yeah, I'd say I appreciate it, on the whole. Like Preparation H. By the way, someone in chat said, I got chicken teriyaki for lunch. Thanks for the inspiration. I guess I'm not trying to come for all the Midwestern, suburban sushi restaurants that all do Korean food, Thai food, Chinese food, and also hot dogs and hamburgers and a slice of pepperoni pizza for the picky eaters. I'm not trying to insult all those restaurants. There's no need. The reviews speak for themselves. All I'm trying to do is say that I think chicken teriyaki has been unfairly maligned. It's considered a consolation food by most people at a restaurant. Like, you never go, oh, I'm really feeling chicken teriyaki tonight. It's always like, nothing else on the menu speaks to me. So maybe I'll try the chicken teriyaki. But honestly, the chicken teriyaki, I've been ordering it as a first choice lately, and I've been very pleased with the results. You never seem to get a terrible chicken teriyaki. You get some that are goated. You get some that are like, you know, mid, I guess as the kids say these days. And then you get some that really bring the heat. There's a lot of chicken teriyakis where when I'm eating them, I'm like, I'm definitely preferring this to sushi. Okay, we're actually going to the moon. Are you seeing this? Did you hear about this one, Kevin? I don't think your ass matters at all. I'm going penguin mode. I would continue to go penguin mode given the opportunity. Oh, now you show up. Okay, get a clue. Thank you so much. You piece of junk. Wait a minute, no, we're winning. Is orange chicken the most... Why would I do it in this order? Is orange chicken the most Caucasian thing you can order at an Asian restaurant? Bro, no. It's orange. The most Caucasian thing you can order at a restaurant would be like Caucasian chicken. Which I'm pretty sure is just when you throw like a boneless chicken breast in the air fryer and serve it next to like some Uncle Ben's rice pilaf. Also known as like what I ate every day in college. Be like 80 calories of chicken breast. And then also 475 calories of buttered garlic rice. I got nothing against orange chicken whatsoever. I mean, I don't eat it very much. I would say I'm pro orange chicken though, if I had to choose which side I was on. I mean, if you're at a place that's got orange chicken to begin with, I feel like if it's on the menu, you should order it. Just because what else are you going to get? You're going to go to a place that sells like orange chicken plus an egg roll plus like a wonton soup for $3 and you're going to be like, "Oh, can I get the regional specialty of this restaurant? Can you give me some soy and garlic fried abalone?" I think people are too hard on the orange chicken. Okay, take a steak. If we're not going to 10 on this one, we're not going to 10 this week. So there's a lot of pressure. Mongolian beef. I'm just going to level with you on this one, my friend. I'm not sure that Mongolian beef is a real food. That sounds like something I would make up if I had like a sauce in my fridge called Mongolian sauce that I got from the grocery store. And I was like, what are we having for dinner tonight? It's Mongolian beef. Wait, is this, sorry, Bench Live, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Really? It's an American Chinese food classic? Mongolian beef is incredible. Hang on. Well, this is, there's a difference between American Chinese food and Canadian Chinese food. Like, do you know, hey, my UK fellow viewers here, did you know Americans don't know chicken balls? Oh my God, bro, no way. I'm in shambles right now. I'm serious, they don't know chicken balls. Americans are always like, what's a chicken ball? It's a ball with a little piece of chicken in it, if you're lucky. And then they serve it with like the worst sauce of all time over top of it. Okay, Mongolian beef. It's a dish from Taiwan. You lost me. Sliced beef, usually made with onions, paired with scallions or mixed vegetables. It's often served over steamed rice in the U.S. Okay, honestly, that tells me nothing at all. I guess I just got to go to P.F. Chang's and order it. Sounds pretty good. Beef, onions, and scallions and rice. Also sounds like it could describe maybe like a few more things on the menu, but... You can't, everyone has a food perk. P.F. Chang's is nasty. I've only been to one, and I enjoyed it. But also, I don't think I enjoy like good Chinese food. I don't know if I've ever had good Chinese food in my entire life. But I definitely like to eat like some garbage Chinese food 2 times a year. Usually from like a mall food court if possible. I can't believe it. I'm actually going to 10. Look at us. Look at, all it took was the best rolls of all time. Don't they have good Chinese in Vancouver? Probably. It seems like when I get Chinese food, I always end up ordering it from a place that's called like hot and fast Chinese food. You got a very interesting team here. I gotta hand it to you. I still think we're going to 10, and I don't think it's going to be close. Give 1 pet +2/+2 double if all pets are stronger than my mosquito. They're not stronger than my mosquito. They're not. Okay. He didn't pivot at all. I think my brain's still on EST. I was talking a big game earlier today when I thought that jet lag didn't exist and was merely a frame of reference. I have, I'm starting to regret saying that. I don't feel tired, like I don't feel like I want a nap. But I would say that in some ways the results of what's happening here speak for themselves. Didn't you barely travel? This is a damn hater. Or I don't know, maybe this is character growth. Because like a second ago you were like, it's so annoying to hear you play badly and then be like, why am I playing badly? And now you're getting involved in the banter. Do you see how easily you can get NL pilled? Came here from the Twitch directory. You're like, I just want to see some Super Auto Pets weekly action. And then you're like, why is this guy talking so much? 15 minutes later, you're like, how many time zones did you fly? Now you're part of the community.